Hello everybody, welcome to Arabella's Reading Corner. I'm Arabella and today we will be reading Houdini, the Amazing Caterpillar. You will do amazing and magical things, Houdini, whispered Houdini's mother when he was just a tiny egg, nestled upon a bright green leaf. So that's Houdini's mother, and that's Houdini. Tiny egg. Soon, Houdini grew into a caterpillar with bold stripes, a big smile, and a hearty appetite. And when he suddenly found himself in a new place with many curious faces peering at him, Houdini knew it was finally his moment to do amazing and magical things. So that's Houdini, and that's a person's thumb. Then that's children looking at him through an enclosure. Come close. Watch as I make this tasty leaf vanish. Burp. Ta-da! His audience loved him. So that's him chewing a leaf and making it disappear. And now I will crawl across this high wire stick without falling. Ta-da! His audience made drawings of him. So that's Houdini crawling across that high wire stick. Hope he doesn't fall. Perhaps I looked small to you, no bigger than your little finger, but step closer. Watch me grow before your very eyes. His audience brought him fresh leaves so he could do his vanishing act all over again. Ooh, ah, they cried. Houdini smiled his big smile and bowed in appreciation. He loved being in the spotlight. Ta-da! So he grew out of his skin. He's molting. But gradually, Houdini noticed his audience was becoming interested in other acts. When a turtle arrived, the crowd patiently waited for it to emerge from its shell. Some performance, Houdini thought with a yawn. Then a spider showed up. Houdini couldn't understand what the big deal was, but the audience was as curious as ever. Houdini decided it was time to spice up his performances to make them even more amazing. So that's the turtle. And then that's the spider. Ooh, I'm scared of that spider. One night, under the light of a full moon, Houdini munched and thought and munched. What could he do to win back his audience? Looking around, he had to admit the turtle's new act showed courage. The classroom plant was a sight to behold. And even though Houdini could spot the thread, the spider's latest trick was quite successful. Okay, so the turtle finally came out of its shell. That the classroom plant is beautiful. And then that's the spider hanging by a thread. Then he noticed something else. On the wall before him were colorful drawings. They were bright and bold, and they made Houdini smile. Suddenly, he knew just what his next act would be. It would be his most daring act ever! So, look, there are posters on the wall, and it says the stages of a caterpillar. First it's an egg, then it's a caterpillar, like him. Then it's a chrysalis, then stage 4. Oh, I wonder what that is. I can't see because of the classroom plant. It would take much concentration and skill, but Houdini felt ready. His audience would not want to miss it. Houdini broke free of his skin one last time. Then he climbed to the very center of the high wire stick and hung, suspended in the air. All that night, okay, so he molted one last time, that's his dead skin. Then he's hanging, oh, that is a daring act. And all the next day, Houdini held his pose. His audience discovered him. They crowded around him. They made new drawings of him. So he formed into stage 3, the chrysalis. For almost 2 weeks, Houdini held his pose without food, without water, without taking a break, and his audience watched in anticipation. Okay. Then one morning, Houdini opened his eyes. Many curious faces were peering at him. Houdini smiled his big smile, happy to be in the spotlight again. Gather close. This is the moment I will break free. Houdini twisted. He squirmed. Okay. Looks like he's ready to come out. He's twisting. He's squirming. Ta-da! This is stage 4, the butterfly. Ooh, ah, he heard as his new wings lifted him higher and higher. Houdini bowed his head in appreciation. He was too amazed at the magic inside him. I hope you enjoyed this book.